I think we're in for a good one. I'm rooting for a game 5. How about you, Dalyn?
I love a game 5. But I'm a little hungry, Dave, so I want these series to go pretty quick. But we're getting into it pretty quick right now. Little fight towards the QT. Quick 2 dead for Butler right here, as the QT is going to be in the hands of Electrics on me. Getting another kill right there on the confused Squid. And some ball time now for Southern Nazarene to start this game off.
Yeah, Electrics on me is telling them to get off of me with those chows. And we got Oak Assassin with the snipe, picking up a nice 2-piece, absolutely slamming Rocco right there. And this is looking like a pretty strong start for the side of SNU, with Electrics and Oak combining for a nice 5-0 to start off the map. And Butler kind of needs to get their evos going with a lot of donuts. It's looking like a bakery over there.
Yeah, Butler deciding to play a little bit slow here, letting their teammates spawn up towards back red, and the push coming over here towards ice. Kalanova trying to get a few nades out to get some damage onto this guy sitting in cargo, but he is going to get away, and Electrics on me is going to cover his retreat and get a perfect kill right there onto Kalanova. 1 dead for both. Derpy Squid gets one across the map, but the Electrics on me gets another one towards bottom mid. Oak Assassin getting another one. That was a nice little 3 dead there for Butler, as Southern Nazarene still has control of this ball past the 50-point mark. Chief 5-6-8-1-3-8 getting some ball time right now in round 1. Oak Assassin getting another sexy snipe right there, just keeping this hold alive right now, Dave.
Listen, that was a bar right there, listing off the name and all the numbers. So, you know, I recognize ball, but I've seen a lot of individual chows here from the side of Butler, and right there, Chief just dropping the ball and getting that Bandit Evo out there. He's absolutely, you know, shooting that gun, and Butler needs to do something here in terms of a coordinated push, because way too individual here, not getting a break, and just allowing SNU to kind of alter the map however they want at this point. And as you can tell, Derpy Squid still one of those individual chows, and the 2 players of SNU. So it's not a very strong start for the side of Butler, but SNU is taking full advantage of it here by getting this really strong start, and it's looking like it's going to be 100-0 for the first round of Oddball, which is something you don't want to happen map 1 of the series.
Yeah, round 1, Oak Assassin 5-0, but I think the sleeper MVP of that round right there, old Chief holding the ball, dropping it, getting his kill, and holding it again for another 40 seconds to get his team to win. A quick 100-0 win on that first round of Oddball. Pretty sick there from Southern Nazarene, but we're getting into round 2 all the way right now. 9-0 Electrics on me over here towards QT, trying to get a little bit of a killing frenzy. But the Rocco Rockstar getting control of this snipe right now, but the shots are coming from across the map. No snipe. Chief gets one. Oak Assassin gets one. Oak Assassin looking for another. Gonna get that kill. Pick up that ball. That's 3 dead with only a spawner up across the map, and they're gonna give Chief that ball again, Dave.
Yeah, Chief is looking like a Hall of Fame ball carrier right here with 105 seconds already in the match. I'd like to see him break that 200 mark. And honestly, the play right there from Butler to throw that snipe off the map, of course, after the strong start Oak had that first map, that is probably one of the things that's going to help you here if you team chow, which they are currently still not doing even after that first round. And we are on a current donut watch for 2 players on the side of Butler. So Kayla Nova and Rocco both rocking the 0s here in this round number 2. So hopefully they can get a pick here or something soon. Or else it's going to get a little bit ugly for the second round of this game. And, you know, at this point, I think you just got to get some momentum if you're side of Butler. You can't really go into a Slayer with no kills. And you just have to, you know, kind of get a grasp of what you should do for these team chows coming up in the following maps.
Dave, we're on a donut watch, but we are also on a reverse donut watch. 3 players for Southern Nazarene have 0 deaths right now, Dave. Kish, show me Electrics on me right now. I saw him getting mixy a minute ago. Let's just, oh my God, he's got 4 in his sights right now. He's got to get back if he wants to keep this 13-0 alive all by himself over here towards Crystal. The flank is coming in, but he's trying to live. Not able, gets the kill onto 1, but finally taken out. That's 14-1 for him. Oak Assassin, the next one up on the donut watch right there. No, finally gets taken out. So all players for Butler finally have a kill on the board, and almost all players for Southern Nazarene have a death, make that all 4 of them. So no more donut watches anymore. I think we cursed it, Dave. But look at that Butler getting a bit of ball time here as that hold for Southern Nazarene breaks down slowly but surely, and the rotate is coming into red. T-Baller not letting them cross, though, getting the kills on the guys, trying to help the ball guy, but the ball guy going to end up all by himself over here towards back blue. Kalanova taken out, and ball is going to be back in control of Southern Nazarene with 20 points left to tick up on the board, and not a lot of Butler players looking like they're in a position to contest this. All really one shot trying to get across the map. Like I said earlier, Dave, you get spawned up in one spot, you're getting flanked, and that's exactly what's happening to Butler right now. Just getting absolutely methodically taken out as they try to cross the map, and that's going to be a quick map 1 win for Southern Nazarene. Look at my boy Chief right there. They took away his 200 seconds on ball.
But we'll see if we get there. I mean, Butler is going to have to take a map off of SNU here. Hopefully they can do it here in the Slayer. You know, like we've talked about, it's a cruddy map. You know, it has a lot of crevices and stuff you can sneak into. And looking at the open and break, it does look like they're doing the 2-1-1 split that I said earlier. But Butler gets an early pick here. Looks like SNU might try to counter it by picking this guy off in the posters. Camo is still up. Rocco takes a grenade to the face. And Oak has the shock here. Remember, he had a hot start with the snipe on Lattice, but he does get picked here without getting a kill with that shock rifle. Camo is still up this close, and Kalanova is trying to try to play for it, but does get taken out by 2 players. And Chief, the GOAT, the biggest ball carrier in the league, does have Camo, and he gets information on 2 of them. I'm not sure they're going to see Derpy in the back of Tram, but it looks like they're going to get a pick here. Immediately gets traded out. Chief trying to do his best here with the info he has. Gets a perfect on 1. Kalanova does die too. Rocco gets a trade onto Chief. Electric cleans it up. It looks like Electric's going to get chowed by another. He's able to push back here. And we're looking at a really hot start for both teams with only a 3-kill lead for the side of SNU.
Yeah, no team able to pull away quite yet, but the push is coming in 2 yard from Southern Nazarene, picking up 2. Make that 3 as T-Baller gets the melee kill onto that 3rd Butler player, the 4th not to be found over there towards C-Plat. So going to be a nice 11-5 lead here. It was close, but Southern Nazarene able to get at least a round and a half of Slay's worth of a lead here, and making that lead even more as 3 players for Butler are down now. Only 1 left, getting the flank onto Chief, but Chief doing what he does and playing his life, getting the pings out for his team, letting them know where they are, and just playing, not getting a death here. Oak Assassin getting that kill onto Kalanova all by themselves over there as the help is now coming into market, but the push for Southern Nazarene is there as well. Rocco getting 1 across the map, T-Baller getting that trade, Confused Squid taken out by Oak Assassin, and Southern Nazarene is going to keep that going into yard here, picking up the flank now.
And Derpy with 2 big kills on the side of Butler, kind of keeping his team in it. I mean, it is a 10-kill lead at the moment, but you're only 1 or 2 team fights away from keeping this really super competitive. And Derpy picking off another one, and Oak gets a trade immediately to kind of even that out. And it looks like they're both kind of playing chess at the moment, playing 2 sides of the map, and they're all kind of playing together. You know, I'm seeing a lot more of team chows from the side of Butler. So it looks a little bit better. The camo does come up. It looks like T-Baller does get that camo and drop down. So it's going to be really interesting because it looks like T-Baller is going to flank them from blue side. So it's going to be a really big fight coming up in this blue area. And it looks like T-Baller's behind Rocco. Rocco gets backsmacked. And I'm interested to see where he goes from here because everyone else is falling for the side of Butler and flipping spawns to lift. So Chief is currently chasing Confused, but Rocco and Kalanova both, and Derpy all spawn lift. So it's going to be interesting to see how T-Ball approaches this because he sees the 1 poster, getting the info for his team, but he knows there's multiple behind him. So it looks like he's going to be able to chow Kalanova. Gets to trade, unfortunately. And so it's 3v3 at the moment with a 12-kill lead for the side of SNU, and I feel like this is one of those make-or-break moments for the side of Butler where you got to get a couple team wipes or else this is going to get pretty ugly.
Yeah, we saw it in the kill feed. Rockstar able to get a perfect kill with that shock, but Electric's on me, gonna take him out and stop his little reign of terror with that shock and get another kill on the board for Southern Nazarene. Slowing it down just a little bit right now, but here comes the push. and the flank is coming as well from Market, so this could be bad for Butler if they're not able to get a kill. Okassassin going to pick up one. Kalanova gets to trade, but T-Baller gets one. Rocco gets to trade, and then Chief gets to trade onto Rocco. It's trade city right now on Solitude, Dave.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you want in a map like this, you know, with a map so cruddy and you can't really allow your teammates to die and let the opponent get away. So this is exactly what you want to see. Even if you keep the trades, as long as you have the lead, you're going to end up pulling away at one point or another as this keeps going. And as we see, a lot of util usage from both sides right here with a lot of grenades going off in that market area. And Oak does get taken down by Derpy. Looks like their teammate is running away. T-Ball is going to run away. Does get picked by Derpy. A perfect by Derpy. Going to have another one to snipe Platt. And I don't think he knows, but everyone is going to be there for the side of SNU.
Yeah, this could be a pretty good pinch right here for Butler if they're able to get these kills, but Electrics on Me gonna kill Rocco Rockstar and stop that as Derpy Squid is just chasing these players for Southern Nazarene all around the map, getting damage and a little bit of info for his teammates, but the help from his teammates is not there with him. He's still all by himself. Spawners are coming up right now, but it will finally be enough to take him out as there's two Butler players trapped towards back lift here, and here comes the push from Chief. Rocco Rockstar getting that melee onto Chief right there. These Butler players controlling back tram. Maybe I'm going to start calling it, I don't know, the Butler lift. I don't know, Dave.
You know, I see the vision, but I do want to point out we are on another donut watch, unfortunately, for Confused Squid. So really pulling for him, hoping he gets a pick here, gets a trade or something. He does have 6 assists, so he's definitely shooting his Bandit Evo. Don't want to get it twisted. He is shooting his gun, but we're going to see how it pans out the rest of this Slayer as we do get into the later half of this Slayer with SNU only needing 14 more for the victory. And a big fight there. Dip immediately gets traded out for both sides. So it really looks like that Butler is starting to slow down here, waiting for their teammates to spawn up, and kind of going from there. As you see, all 4 of them are spawned this hotel side, and it looks like another fight from across the map, from SNU on the snipe side and Butler on the hotel side, with the shot coming up soon. And I think that's going to play a big role in this, one of these last few team fights, as we see the nades coming in. Maybe they listened to us, Dalyn. Maybe they heard us talking about, you know, getting control of the camo and getting control of, you know, or using all their utils and everything. So maybe we know ball. Maybe we know ball.
Maybe we do know a little bit what we're talking about, but looks like this game of Slayer is going to be ending pretty quickly. A 41-25 lead right here for Southern Nazarene, as Okassassin is just sprinting into these Butler players right now. Gets shots onto one, gets a perfect kill right there onto another. 2 dead for Butler as the push is coming for Southern Nazarene. A little bit of shock action down bottom mid. Oh my God, right there, Electrics on Me with the killing spree. Perfect kill with the shock to make it 45. Okassassin makes it 46. See some players over towards LR looking for another, not quite able to land the headshot onto that one, but here comes the push from Electrics on Me and T-Baller. Oh, another shot right there to finish out that shot from Electrics on Me. Look at the kill line right now. 18-7 for Electrics on Me in the Slayer game as they are at the 49-point mark. Make that a 50-point mark and a stake. Spectacular right there for Southern Nazarene to finish this game 50-28. A great map 2, 2-0 Southern Nazarene looking to get into map 3 CTF Aquarius right now, Dave.
You know, kind of being a rat wherever on the map, that you're going to prevent scores from happening because, you know, you can either pull their flag or you could just be a rat getting a pick and running away. So I feel like they did a really good job of just staying alive when it was necessary. But we're going to hop here into this map number 3, and Okassassin kind of picking up where he left off, getting a cross-map kill with the BR. You know, making all the unks in College Halo happy with a BR kill. And is getting another one. 2 dead for the side of Butler. Chief and Okassassin kind of combining here. And Okassassin is just running down the map, just shooting his Bandit Evo and getting kills. And they kind of have them trapped in their fridge spawn and back base. So it's going to be a big pick here on the Rocco. SNU currently does have the flag running it car side. So we're going to hop on with T-Baller. Hopefully he can get this flag. And Electrics on Me just kind of got his back by picking off 2 of the Butler team. And this is looking like a good flag cap for the side of SNU, making it a 1-0 lead, as long as he doesn't die on his cross, which he does, but he's right there to cap the flag for him. Huge hot start for the side of SNU.
I don't know, Dave. If I'm Southern Nazarene, I think I'd hop into a CTF Aquarius all by myself and work on my flag runs a little bit. That was pretty chalk flag run right there from T-Baller, but it was enough to get a point on the board to make it a quick 1-0 in this CTF Aquarius. Man, we're getting in onto it with Rocco Rockstar in his util right now, but Oak Assassin just walking him down into util, getting that kill, looking for another kill on the player back base. Electrics on me gets one. T-Baller comes in and helps and gets another. So T-Baller with another chance to prove his worth as a flag runner right now, as he's taking it towards, oh God, Dave, he's fumbling it bad.
You know, I need to see Chief run this flag because from his ball handling skills in map 1, I just know that guy is someone I can trust with the objective. So if there's anyone I want to see pull the flag right now, it's Chief, because I can trust him with the OBJ. And it looks like Oak does have the flag here. I know he does hop in College Halo 8, so I know he has some experience, but he's fumbling it too. I think SNU had a little too much butter on their popcorn earlier today. But it's going to look like a 3-0 lead for the side of SNU. And if you're on the side of Butler, you got to start getting some team slays here and start getting some map presence, because you are completely smothered on your side of the map at the moment. And Rocco is playing his life bottom P1, kind of being a little of a rat. I don't think anyone's going to really know that he's here, hoping to get the flag return. And this is the thing I like to see. Now, I wish he would have pushed up in his base when he had the opening. But, you know, as long as he gets this pick, which he does not, he end up losing that to who else but Chief. But, you know, Camel is up for the up top mid, and it looks like Chief is going to grab it. He's kind of everywhere for this team at the moment. You know, he's playing objective, grabbing the flag, and he has Camel right now, and he's going to get one. He's going to try. He might try to get confused split on another one, but there's going to be two of them there, so it's not looking too good for the side of Chief. Does get out of there with his life, but unfortunately does drop to Derpy Squid. Immediately gets traded out because Oak gets a perfect kill onto Derpy Squid. And this is looking like a bit of a stalemate while the rest of SNU is spawning up. But Oak is doing what we said and is kind of lurking, getting picks, allowing his team to get space.
Kalanova getting that kill onto Oak Assassin in the util, but here comes Electrics on me to get the trade. Looking to pull that flag right now, but there's two Butler players in the blue base. Electrics on me gets Rocco Rockstar. T-Baller gets Derpy Squid. Confused Squid, the last one up. Oh no, there's a spawner in the base as well. But Confused Squid still the last one alive here, as they're all spawning in their base, man. They're blocking both spawns, spawning them back base. Not able to get a flagpole right now, but it's 3 dead for Butler. The trade coming in, that's a great trade right there from Rocco Rockstar to get that player out of their base and at least stop this flagpole momentarily. Kalanova's going to have to make a play right here, but Oak Assassin is getting the pull. Chief is there to help him out. Oak Assassin, drop that flag, give it to Chief. Let me see how he can run the flag right now.
Yeah, I need to see Chief on this flag, because if there's anyone I know that can handle objective, it is him. But if you're on the side of Butler, you kind of got to, you know, play a little bit more together. You are a little bit spaced out. And you're kind of going for those melees a little bit early. I see a consistent, you know, punching the air from the side of Butler. So, you know, you have a Bandit Evil for a reason. You got to shoot it, you know. So it's looking like a 4-0 lead for the side of SNU here. And this is looking like a almost improbable comeback for the side of Butler. You have to play perfect Halo from here on out. And it looks like someone from the Rocco hiding in the corner gets 2. Almost gets 3. Gets a lot of damage onto Electrics on me, but he does regen and get into their util. And this is kind of what you don't want if you're the side of Butler. You allow them to be in your util, and you kind of let them get away, play their lives. So this is not looking too good. It looks like they're going to get ready for another pull here with a couple more kills. Electrics on me does get another huge kill onto Rocco, getting the killing spree there. And it looks like they're just going to slay out one more time here before they pull. Going to have another Chow here in the base. Oak is there to help him out. You don't have... It looks like he's trying to throw a grenade, but he doesn't at the same time. And Electrics does have the flag here. We're seeing someone else pull the flag. And another fumble for the side of SNU. I need to have a word with SNU's coach / manager / team captain, because you need to be consistent with your flag pulling, because this is crazy. I'm looking at Dalyn. He's gonna have a heart attack.
I think we're 0-5 on flag pulls, but we are 5-0 on the map right now, Dave, making it a quick 3-0 series win for Southern Nazarene. Definitely need to get in the workshop a little bit if you're Southern Nazarene. Work on your flag pulls. Next time, you know what? Next time Southern Nazarene is on stream, look at me. Next time you're on stream, I better not see a fumble on a flag. I better not see it. You got to work on it, guys. But you know what? They got the series victory in this first series of the night. Dave, what you think of that?